Alright, I'm happy and I'm cheesing because this might be my favorite episode of Out the Box I've ever done, and the reason being is because when it comes of a conversation of how I got into sneakers, why I love sneakers so much, this is where I started. Today we're talking about the Jordan 6.
Jordan. Oh, a spectacular hold by Michael Jordan. That's 13.
The reason why the Jordan 6 is special to me is because, you know, when I was a kid in 91, you know, when Mike won his first championship, he was rocking the Jordan 6, and this was the first pair of Jordans I ever got. You feel me? Like, this my first pair. While I don't have that pair from 1991 when I was wearing a size 3, we gonna go through a few pairs today, but I'm gonna start out with 99? Yeah, 99. 2000. I actually wrote it on the box, you know what I mean? Jordan 6 retro. I still got these. I can't fit them anymore. You know, I keep my old sneakers as like trophies, right? They just help me remember times, and I buy a lot of stuff from back when I was younger because it helps me remember when I was a kid. But these is, you know, from 2000. I went to a lot of parties in these joints, but they still, you know what I mean? Together. You can actually see I used to skip my laces, you know what I mean? I don't do that no more. I think that's childish, but I used to skip my laces back then. But that's my, you know, year 2000. That's the first retro that they actually ever made of the Jordan 6. I think the first retro Jordans came out in 94. It was either the 2s, I know I had the 2s back then, the 3s and the 1s. They had dropped all of those, which I got a few of those too. But then we got the 2019 pair, right? I mean, we got the 2019 pair. And when I look at these, beyond how much I love them, it just makes me remember when I started getting into basketball, right? You think about Michael Jordan winning his first championship, and first thing comes to mind is the up and under layup, you know what I'm saying, against the Lakers. Everybody thought he was gonna dunk it. He said that he just thought he was gonna get blocked, so he just made that switch, you know what I'm saying? I think of those. I also think of, you know what I mean, it's this dunk on Patrick Ewing that happened when Mike was on the baseline, you know what I'm saying, the joint when he spun off for John Starks and then jumped up, threw it on Pat. I mean, even though I'm a kid growing up in New York, you know what I'm saying, Mike is the man. They got the whole campaign, I want to be like Mike. As a kid, I'm going crazy over that. And then we got the Carmines. So these Carmines are the 2014 pair. I remember when they had first retro them in 08, they had the Jordan packs where it was the 17s and the 6s. They did all the packs that added up to 23. And I remember I wanted them in 08, but my dad, like, I didn't have the money. I was like, yo, Dad, we should go half on this pack. And he was like, all right, what is it? So I showed it to him, and he wanted these. He's like, I don't want them black shits. It was the 17s. He didn't want the 17s. He wanted these. So I ended up not getting them joints. But I got these, the 2014 retro. Feel me? So look, Sport Blues, I think these was 2013 or 2012. While I do love, you know what I mean, this colorway, because Mike wore this, like, at this time, this was his, like, off the court type shit, you know what I'm saying? He didn't rock these in the game. Of course, you weren't allowed to wear a color other than your team's colors on the court unless you was in an all-star game. But these was kind of like an off the court joint, like the maroons. I don't have the maroons, but I'm gonna get me a pair. They retro in 2015. But these joints, I just wish they had the Nike Air in the back, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need that Nike Air in the back on the Sport Blues, you know? Then, this is another pair of Carmines, right? But this is the 2021 pair when they finally did the Nike Air on the back. You know what I'm saying? They had finally did the Nike Air on the back. You know what I mean? And what's crazy was these joints sat, because I get it though. You know what I'm saying? If you're a kid and you in your teens or your 20s, while you might like Jordans, this don't mean nothing to you. This means everything to me. And later on, I'm gonna show y'all why. You know what I mean? We're gonna go through a few more and I'm gonna show y'all why this means so much. But this is the 2021 pair. You know what I mean? Got that retro. And then, let me tell y'all about these joints, because this is another one that Nike need to do with the Nike Air. The infrared joints, right? So they had them, they was kind of like, it was more red, you know, back in the days, but they got to do it with the, you know what I'm saying, with that Nike Air on the back, man. That Jordan Air, I mean, it hit, but it don't hit. And then I got to go over to the DMPs, you know what I'm saying, the Define a Moment pack. So I think these retroed in 2021 as well, but they first originally came out in 2006, and they was to commemorate, I guess, you know, Mike's golden moments. Like, they always do those. Like, I got a pair of DMPs. I don't even know if they call them DMPs, but the 7s, you know what I mean, to commemorate when Mike won the championship. They just dropped the 11s, you know what I'm saying, and them drinks sitting too, but more for me, I don't care. But all right, grand finale, y'all. Grand finale. Let me just move this out the way. move this out the way because I gotta make room. I gotta make room for what I'm about to show. So look, right? Remember I said 1991, I didn't have the 1991 pair from when I was a kid. I didn't say I ain't have no 1991 pairs, right? So, woo, first and foremost, let's show the box. I know what time it is when you see that box. Shout out to my guy, No Ideas Original. He always is on his IG letting you know, like when you see this type of box, you know what time it is. All right, this is a pair of 1991 Carmines, right? And let's take them out the bag too. Let's take them out the bag. So, look at this. You can see the way it's, well, these is dead stock actually. These has never been worn. What a lot of people don't know is that there's a big community of sneaker restoration. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody who does it. I got a few people that I'm gonna work with on different pairs, but I'm gonna get these restored. So we're gonna do an update video, and when I do the update video, let me show these other drinks too. Oh man, look at that. So the dude who sold me these drinks, he packed them up pretty good, but like when we do the restoration video and everything, we gonna, you know, give you an update on how these look after, and these gonna be wearable, and I'm definitely gonna rock them because you gotta rock your shoes. Learned that from my big bro Clark Kent. These drinks also came with the official lace locks, you know what I mean, bag and all that, feel me? But let me show y'all what the real grand finale is. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you how much I paid for these too. Some of y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Again, 1991, see that box? So you know what time it is, feel me? My favorite pair ever. My favorite pair ever. And those are black and infrareds, 1991. It is so hard to find a pair of these dead stock. Let me tell y'all, it is extremely hard to find a pair of these dead stock. But what I'm going to do is, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Jordan 678. You know what I mean? The Jordan 678 is a Jordan that Jordan Brad did where they like combined the Jordan 6s, the 7s, and the 8s because he won championships on all of them, and they got the Jordan 6 bottoms. So I got a pair of those that's black and infrared. We're gonna swap those bottoms out. But look at these joints, man. They got the 3M in them. Now look, a pair like this, it ran me $2,400. I paid $2,400. I think it ended up being like $25 because of shipping and handling and taxes and all that. But I had been trying to find a pair of these for a minute, and my man Stunner Kicks on Instagram, I had found his page on eBay, and I had reached out to him and I told him, you know, he had a few pairs, but they was in dead stock. He's like, yo, if I find something, I'll let you know. So one morning I'm taking the kids to school and all that, and I get a DM. He like, yo, there's a pair of dead stock, you know what I mean, on eBay right now. He sends me the link. So when I go in there, I'm sitting in my head trying to justify why I should buy these. Like, yo, this shit is expensive. Why should I buy these sneakers? I'm like, is it gonna be my birthday gift for myself? This, that, and third. And then when I went back and refreshed the page, it had 5 people watching. So I got scared and just bought it, like, you know what I mean? But I mean, I work hard to be able to buy stuff like this. But again, man, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Look at these joints, man. I can't wait to get these redone because they are a bit different from the others. So let's compare side by side. Look at these joints. This is the 2019 pair. This is 1991. We get side by side comparison. You know what I'm saying? But look at these joints, man. And also, I forgot, this is not called nubuck. I forgot the material that's used on the back. It looks kind of leather, but it's suede-ish. But yeah, man, when I get these done over, listen, when I wear them, people is not even going to know. They going, I mean, you ever seen that meme where it's everybody dancing and it's the dude saying they don't know I produced this song? That's how I'm going to be feeling, but at the same time, Jordan 6, can't go wrong. 1991, first championship. You heard? Out the box.